What is up, my friend and fellow copywriter, award-winning copywriter Clay Manley here. In this video, I'm going to break down my latest copy package that I think might be my favorite copy package. Now, of course, I want to share work that I love, but I also know that you're going to love what you learn, and this could change the game for you. Before we continue, the San Diego sun is doing me zero favors. So let's just shrink my head so you can focus on what matters, which are the words in front of you. Now, for some context, one of my clients is LA's #1 boutique fitness studio. They're now introducing IV therapies into their offerings. They wanted to create a headline and subheadline for a landing page where clients can pick the IV therapy they want to do. No, I didn't know a thing about IV therapies before this, and if you don't, you can probably associate them with the hangover cures in Vegas, where it's an actual IV straight to your bloodstream, gives you hydration, makes you feel better. But in this case, Training Loft, the facility, is offering a wide variety of IVs that transcend the traditional hangover approach. So I needed to get familiar with these and write a headline and subheadline to attract the audience in. I'm also going to break down the email sequence. So if you're writing landing pages or you're writing anything with a headline and subheadline, basically a sales page, or emails, this is for you. Now, typically I reserve videos like this for folks who are in my mentorship, Success Express, or on my private email list, which is linked below. So if you enjoy this video, if you get value, I encourage you to join my email list. It is free, and you're also going to get a free guide and some other goodies. If you don't enjoy this video, give me a thumbs down, tell me it sucks. I don't really care. This is for the people who want to become better copywriters and win more clients. So let's start with some setup. Okay, first things first. If you look, there's an A and a B here. Why? If you want to serve your clients at a higher level and keep them coming back for more, give them more than one option for their key copy. Show them multiple ways in. Typically, I give my clients 3 ways in. In this case, it'd be 3 headlines and 3 subheadlines that are fairly unique. And I would explain to them in a video like this why I did that while also giving my recommendation. In this case, I've been working for the clients forever. There is a unique, or working with this client forever, there isn't a ton of unique ways in for this particular product, and I felt like these 2 are the best ways in. So I'm giving them both and recommending both. I'm going to break down each for you. Let's start with the headline for option A, which is in bold. Feel like your best self in mere minutes with physician-formulated IV therapies administered at Training Loft. Here's what you need to know. With the headline, I've led immediately with the result. Feel like your best self. When I looked at reviews from other facilities offering IV therapies, I found that people most often talk about feeling better or feeling their best. In fact, some of them said they had a new best. So I want to speak to feel like your best self, but that's not enough. Any product or service could claim that. I say in mere minutes. Because one of the things that is unique about IV therapies is it's straight to the bloodstream, which theoretically can speed up your results and in some cases can offer instant results. So feel like your best self in mere minutes. Now this has become unique, okay? Especially at a fitness facility where people are used to having to work out for months or even years on end. This is like you can feel better in just a few minutes. Now I also want to position these IV therapies. So I tell them what it is with physician-formulated IV therapies. These are offered at a fitness facility that does not have doctors on staff, right? So I need to add some authority to why these IV therapies are far better than your friend sticking a needle in you. It's like why a tattoo facility would talk about having professionals versus amateurs. Okay, so with physician-formulated IV therapies adds authority and trust. And then one of the keys for this particular project is that this is for clients or members of this facility, and they don't have to go anywhere else to get these IV therapies. So I say administered at Training Loft. What I want to point out is the word administered. From the research, that is how other facilities talk about providing these therapies. I want to make sure that I sound like a professional and an expert, so I'm using the same word, administered. Okay, now let's look at the headline for B just so you get another option or way in. Feel like your best self in minutes. Basically the same result. The result hasn't changed. But instead of introducing the solution, I'm going to tell more of the why. Thanks to pure vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that work like pure magic. So it's a little bit of a more infotaining way in, and it's a little bit more of a curiosity-based way in. This, I would tell the client, is a clear way in. This is a curiosity-based way in. In both scenarios, I found that the result or the benefit people want most and are speaking about is feeling better faster in mere minutes. That's what drawing them in. Now let's look at just one subheadline here before we move to emails. These tailored mixtures of pure vitamins, minerals, and nutrients work like pure magic to almost immediately, I want to stop there, tailored, okay? Add some positioning. Implies there's more than one option. There's actually a menu. Now I'm explaining what's in these therapies. I've used the word pure instead of just vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. Pure vitamins, minerals, and nutrients work like pure magic. Okay, again, adding some curiosity and some interest to almost immediately. This is the key. If I'm going to talk about things working in mere minutes, almost immediately is a great way to make a safe claim. If I just said immediately, skeptics are gone. When I say almost immediately, that confirms that I'm being honest and shows quick results. And now, what's going to get them over the edge here to look further, to explore the menu, if you will, is the benefits. So I'm calling out specific benefits. Not just feel like your best self in mere minutes. The headline has indicated. Now I want to create some clarity around what this could do for you. Compounding headaches, vivid wording with pounding, by the way, that's key. Compounding headaches, relieve stress, restore your natural glow, boost libido, beat brain fog, melt fat, and more. So what I did was I picked some of the benefits that I felt would most relate to this audience, and were also diverse and unique to get them to keep reading and then actually look at this menu of IVs. And I've tried to use vivid wording and, again, a variety of benefits and results. That's key. There's nothing repetitive about this, and they were strategically selected and put in an order that I feel will most draw people in. Now, in the next sentence, I'm going to go even deeper on clarity from anti-aging formulas. So anti-aging is going to catch your attention. That can make you look and feel years younger. Keyword can to avoid being a claim. Look and feel years younger. Who doesn't want that? So I've explained what I mean by anti-aging. To the best hangover cure on the planet. So most people associate these with hangovers. I want to affirm that, yes, this is similar. So if you got this in Vegas and it worked for you, it's going to work even better for you at Training Loft. We've partnered with the top medical professionals in LA to deliver breakthrough IV therapies right here at Training Loft. So as you can see, this basically clarifies what I'm talking about in the headline. And the key piece here really is the actual results and benefits. I want to show them the different things they can experience from this. I've done it in 2 short sentences. Pretty good. Okay, next one. You saw the headline. The subheadline is very similar. These tailored mixtures of pure vitamins, minerals, and nutrients immediately get to work. That's the first change. I'm saying they immediately get to work instead of almost immediately deliver results. I speak to the same results here. I know this is what the audience wants. I know these are unique and diverse. I can't stress that enough. Okay, from anti-aging formulas that can make you look and feel years younger to the best hangover cure on the planet. I've added a third here, rule of threes. I felt like this one could use it. And the best night's sleep you've ever gotten. So now I've spoken to anti-aging, I've spoken to hangover, I've spoken to sleep, I've spoken to skin, I've spoken to libido. You get the idea. It goes on and on and on. We've partnered with top medical professionals in LA to administer breakthrough IV therapies right here at Training Loft. So again, this one now I'm working the word administer in because I had it here and I didn't have it in this headline. You get the idea. They're pretty similar, yet also different. Now let me take you through the emails because these are really my favorite part. So typically when I'm doing email sequence, it's 3 to 5 emails. I find that's what works best depending on what you're writing for. I also have a category for each email so the client knows what I'm doing and why. My first email in this case is an intro. And I'm always giving my clients 2 subject lines, and I'm making sure those 2 subject lines are categorized because if all you do is offer similar subject lines, you're only going to get similar results. I want to find out from the open rates what is and isn't working, okay, what the audience does and doesn't respond to. Therefore, the subject lines need to be wildly different. I could do a whole master class on that. I'm not going to do that here. So, intro email starts with a question. Did you hear the news? I want to get their attention. As you know, Steve and the team and I are always on the hunt for new ways to help you look, feel, and perform your best. I want this to feel personal. They already come to this facility. They know who Steven is. They know who I am in this case. I want to reaffirm we're always doing stuff for you. And we heard your request loud and clear. This keeps their attention because if they requested something, they're like, yes, they finally listened. If they didn't request something, they're like, what did I request? So after pinpointing the best medical professionals to partner with here in LA, we're now offering performance-enhancing, stress-reducing, injury healing, and even hangover-curing IV therapies right here at Training Loft. So I'm telling them what we're doing, and I'm trying to work in some of the results with these adjectives: performance-enhancing, stress-reducing. If I just said IV therapies and they don't know what IV therapies are, they don't care. But when I offer them up right away with these adjectives, they're like, tell me more. Your audience is always, you want your audience to say, tell me more, okay? Yes, the right mixtures of pure vitamins, minerals, and nutrients delivered via IV can do all these things in mere minutes and more. Again, you see the positioning coming into play. I'm trying to tell the skeptics, because some people might be like, if they do know, this can't heal injuries. I'm like, yes, it can. Okay? In fact, we now have a full menu of physician-formulated, expert-administered therapies for you to pick from here. Again, the positioning. We want them to feel comfortable. Physician-formulated, expert-administered. Not only is physician overseeing these, which is important, the creation of the IVs, who's giving them to you? Expert-administered. Okay? As you'll see, each mixture is tailored to specific issues like low libido, stress, fatigue. I'm working in the benefits again, just in a different way. And these premium therapies work like a charm because so I want to compare them to what everybody else who's new to this is comparing them to, which is multivitamins, food, beverages, and supplements. I want to explain why these are better. They go directly into your bloodstream to ensure you absorb up to 100% of the beneficial vitamins and minerals in your custom mixture. The custom mixture, again, more positioning again. And those vitamins and minerals get to work so you feel better in mere minutes. So that's the difference. They go right to your bloodstream, okay, so that you absorb all of them and they get to work immediately. I've explained all that in 2 sentences, so a newbie's like, okay, the science here makes sense. However, there is one catch. This is kind of the turn, if you will. I'm keeping their attention because I've explained all this, I've sold them on this, and I'm like, but wait a second, there's one catch. These may not be available for long. If there's not consistent demand for the supply, we may have to reconsider offering these therapies right here at the studio. So think about this. I'm speaking to people who possibly asked for this, and now I'm adding some urgency. I'm like, hey, you asked for it, it's here. If you don't use this, it's gone. And then the new people hear all these benefits, and I'm like, but if you don't take action now, it's gone. So the urgency here is doing the hard work. I'm not going to go deeper on this one. You get the idea. Email 2. We have an IV for that, or which of these things are bothering you? So again, 2 subject lines. Quick question, Clay. Are you hungover, expecting to be? We have an IV for that. Feeling your age? We have an IV for that. Battling Sunday scaries or even Monday scaries? We have an IV for that. Busy schedule? Stay fresh. We have an IV for that. Upcoming audition, date, or outing? Want to look and feel red carpet ready, camera ready, or just plain sexy? We have an IV for that. Just not feeling yourself? Yep, we have an IV for that too. Something else bothering you? We probably have an IV for that too. LOL, you get the idea. We're now offering physician-formulated IV therapies right here at Training Loft to help you look, feel, and perform better than ever in mere minutes. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. What you can see here is I've used a unique and fun way to almost infotain them. And at each one of these questions, which comes at you quick, clarifies we can help with these things. So I know people don't want to be hungover. We have an IV for that. Your age, we have an IV for that. Sunday scaries, aka stress, busy schedule. We're in LA. People have busy schedules. They have auditions. Of course they have dates, outings. They care how they look. In, 8 to 10 sentences, I've basically hit all of the key benefits without giving them any detail they don't need. It's a quick read, and it gets them interested enough to view what I'm talking about. And last but not least, I'm always going to end sequences with some hard urgency. As I mentioned in my last emails, we're now offering physician-formulated, expert-administered therapies right here at Training Loft. In parentheses, I'm like, here's the menu in case you haven't had a chance to take a peek yet. So somebody who was interested and haven't clicked yet has an opportunity to click right now, get to that headline and subheadline I've showed you earlier. And then I've brought in FAQs. I'm not going to read these to you. But in this case, I have FAQs on the landing page. I want to bring them in here. All of these FAQs are designed to attack objections, which is something I teach in my mentorship, but attacking objections. I want to remove objections at this point. That's what the FAQs do. Here's how I end the email. Just like Adele, Chrissy Teigen, Brad Pitt, Sofia Vergara, and tons of other athletes, actors, and celebs, you won't be disappointed in IV therapy. A couple things here. One, I want to reaffirm that it's not just me, the gym owner, telling you these are great. I found stories about celebs using these. I surfaced a diverse set of celebs. I've also said athletes, actors, and celebrities because I know our gym is also going to attract athletes. Our gym is also going to attract actors, and then I want to catch a wide variety of celebs like Adele, music. You get the idea. And then I saw in many reviews people saying they weren't disappointed. So I said, you won't be disappointed in this. That's it. That is a 13-minute, 30-second breakdown on emails, landing pages, really sales pages, headlines, subheadlines, you name it. If you want more, click into the description on this video. If you're already part of my email list, you've got more coming, and we'll talk soon.